I wake up in a room bathed in a bluish glow. My body feels heavy, as if I slept too little or far too much. My head is foggy. My movements are slow. I look around, trying to understand where I am, but everything seems too normal to justify how I feel. I walk to my mother's bedroom. On the way, there's a strange sense of urgency, as if something is wrong, even before I know what it is. When I look through her bedroom window, I see a strange silhouette outside. Before I can react, something is thrown at my mother. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. I rush to the window. I look outside, but whatever was there has already vanished into the silence of the night. I stand there, frozen, trying to understand whether what I saw was real or just a dream. The experience was too vivid, too real. Still, who would believe a story like this? I'm not even sure I believe it. The rest of the night drags on. I stay awake, on watch, not knowing what to do. My body remains heavy, my mind dazed, as if I were lightly intoxicated. In the morning, I decide to call my friend, Luna. I know she'll listen to me honestly. She won't dismiss my fears, and she's also concerned about my mother's well-being. My mother seems perfectly normal now, making breakfast as if nothing ever happened. I tell Luna that I need to talk to her in person. Before that, I take a shower, trying to wash away the weakness and the drowsiness that still cling to my body. When I tell her everything, Luna listens without judgment. She suggests we look for similar reports online and on television. On TV, we find nothing. On the internet, only familiar theories. Aliens, ghosts, urban legends. We almost give up. Until, on a small forum on an unknown website, we find a report that is disturbingly similar to mine. Other people comment on the same post, sharing similar stories. I show everything to Luna, and we start reading together. The post is written like a diary. The author describes events day by day, and as time passes, the writing becomes less coherent, more emotional, more fearful. On the first day, the author notices something strange in his neighborhood. Around 3 in the morning, everything becomes too quiet. A silence that doesn't feel natural. No animals. No distant cars. This empty silence lasts until 4 a.m. In the second entry, he says he starts feeling weaker and sleepier during that same period. His body feels heavy. His reactions slow. And the moon glows blue. From the third day on, the texts become hard to understand. Many parts make no sense. There are emotional outbursts, fear, confusion, but one thing becomes clear. He writes about strange creatures walking through the streets during that time. He begins to call that interval the Lazuli night. In the fourth entry, the longest one, the text is almost chaotic. Scattered words, broken sentences. Still, we manage to understand something terrifying. The creatures mark their victims on the first visit, to abduct them on the following night. The fifth and final entry is nothing but a farewell. At the end, the author writes, "I have been marked." We read the comments more carefully. Most people say it's just a fictional story. They praise the creativity. They criticize the lack of coherence. Luna doesn't say much. She just reads with me and highlights a few comments that catch her attention. My mother calls us for lunch. Without much appetite, I eat very little. I can't stop thinking about the author of the diary and what might have happened to him. My mother comments that Luna and I are acting strange today. After lunch, I return to the forum. I try to find more information. Other reports. Anything. But there's nothing. That's when Luna shares her conclusions. She believes the Lazuli night exists to mask the creature's movements. An absolute silence. To make contact easier. But something doesn't add up. If this night already paralyzes most people, why mark the victims instead of abducting them immediately? Unless the marking isn't meant to identify, but to clean, to disinfect the victims from something unwanted. After all, the mark is made with something that is thrown. Luna notices another detail that many would ignore. In some passages, the author mentions a blocked nose, difficulty sleeping, and the medication he uses. It's the same medication I used the night before. Because of that, Luna believes the lazuli night induces sleep through the respiratory system, and that something in that medication may counteract the effect. She says these are just theories, that she truly hopes everything I saw was only a dream. But as she looks into my eyes, she says she can tell that I believe what I saw, and that she believes me. We don't have a detailed plan, just a decision. Use a large amount of the medication around 3 in the morning. Sleep close to my mother. Pretend we're asleep. And if the creatures return tonight, we'll be waiting.
If you liked this dream, please like and subscribe. Also share your thoughts in the comments.
Bye.